This is the Netherlands. It's one of the smallest countries on Earth. So how did such a small country have enough power to shape early America? And why did America fear them? To understand this, we need to go back 400 years, when the Netherlands became a superpower. Okay, so back in 1602, the Netherlands did something absolutely insane. Look at this map. See all those lines crisscrossing the world? That's the Dutch Empire. Back then, they controlled global trade. Indonesia, Africa, America, they were everywhere. What's crazy is they did this with a company, not a government. They created a super big company with its own army, its own warships, and it could even start wars. This company was called the Dutch East India Company, and it made the Netherlands so powerful that Britain and early America were terrified. The Dutch had more ships than the British Navy, more money than most countries, and weren't afraid to use them. Other countries would send one ship at a time to trade and pray it didn't sink. The Dutch? Wait, how many ships are we sending this year?
200!
200? That's more than Spain sends in 5 years.
Clever, isn't it? While they send one ship and cross their fingers, we send so many that we don't even care if we lose a few.
What if pirates attack us?
Our ships have more cannons than most countries' entire navies. Pirates see us and run away screaming.
We're not just selling stuff anymore, are we?
Nope, we're an empire now, baby.
By 1650, Dutch ships were everywhere. They controlled the spice trade from Indonesia, they owned trading posts in India, they had colonies in South Africa and the Caribbean. And guess what their secret weapon was? Ready for this? No, not guns, not more ships. It was being nice to people. Crazy, right? While other countries were kicking out Jewish people and being mean to anyone who believed different things, Amsterdam said, "Come on in, everyone's welcome." Jewish refugees came and brought banking skills. French people came and brought crafting skills. Germans came with trade connections. Everyone brought something useful, and Amsterdam became the richest city in Europe almost overnight. Then, in 1667, the Dutch did something so bold, it still sounds fake. They sailed their warships right into England's backyard, up the Thames River, and destroyed England's best ships. They even stole one and sailed it back home like a boss. But the Dutch weren't done yet. They were about to invent something even more powerful than warships. Okay, so in 1624, Dutch merchants bought Manhattan Island from the Lenape people. They traded some cloth, beads, and tools for it. Today, that same land is worth over $1 trillion. That might just be the best deal in history. Now, here's where the Dutch were different from everyone else. Spanish colonists enslaved the native people. British colonists pushed them away and stole all their land. But the Dutch were nice to everyone and just wanted to trade with them so everyone could make money together. Why fight when you could make friends and get rich? A guy called Peter Minute ran the colony, and even he couldn't believe how crazy the rules were. I mean, they weren't even he didn't mind what religion people were. Different cultures were protected by law. Wait, so we're just letting everyone worship however they want? Yep, Jews, Catholics, Protestants, anyone who wants to trade. But the English colonies to the north are hanging people who believe different things. And how is their economy doing? Terrible actually. Exactly, being nice to people is good for business. But the other colonies are gonna call us crazy. What's that? I couldn't hear you over all this money we're making. By 1640, New Amsterdam, that's what New York was called at first, was unlike any place on Earth. 18 different languages were spoken in the streets. Black people, some enslaved, some free, lived and worked there. Jewish merchants traded to German craftsmen next to Dutch sailors. Other European colonies were very strict about religion. Everyone had to be the same. But New Amsterdam was complete chaos, and it was working. The city's streets followed the natural waterways, just like back in the Netherlands. They built canals, they built a trading spot that would later become Wall Street, and because they treated Native Americans like business partners, not enemies, nobody shot arrows at them, unlike in the Wild West. The Dutch learned their languages. They made fair deals. They traded European stuff for beaver furs and stuff. While other colonies were fighting constant wars, New Amsterdam was getting rich through teamwork. Then, in 1664, 4 British warships showed up and said, "This is ours now." The Dutch colonists looked around. They were outnumbered, nobody from the Netherlands was coming to help. So they just gave up, without fighting. The British renamed it New York, but they couldn't change what the Dutch had built. The tolerance, the diversity, the let's make money attitude, it was all baked into the city forever. Meanwhile, back in Amsterdam, Dutch bankers were inventing something that would change the world. Okay, this next part is really important, and also kinda wild. In 1602, Amsterdam invented the stock market. This was genius, and it had never been done before. The Dutch East India Company raised 6.5 million guilders. That's like raising billions today. Suddenly, regular people, not just kings, could get rich. Wait, you need money to build a ship? Yep, ships are expensive. But if you give me some money now, I will give you more money when I sell the spices. So I just hand you money and hope you come back? That's right. Think of it like this. If you give me 5 guilders now, I come back with spices, sell them for a huge profit, and give you 7 guilders back. Wait, so I make money without doing any of the work? Now you're getting it! Welcome to capitalism, buddy! And Amsterdam's bankers also figured out that money is more powerful than armies, because armies need money. Soldiers don't work for free. Cannons cost money, ships cost money, so if you control the money, you basically control everything. Amsterdam had basically become Europe's bank. See this? When England needed cash for wars, they went to Amsterdam to borrow it. When France ran out of money, Dutch banks loaned them some. Every major power on this map owed the Dutch money. The Dutch had become the Bank of Europe. England was to borrow $2 million for their war with Spain. Ooh, nice. We'll charge them interest and make a fat profit. Exactly. Better than spice trading. I don't have to worry about ships sinking or pirates. And if they lose the war? Not our problem. They still have to pay us back. Wait, so we basically own a piece of England right now? Yep, but let's not tell them that. By 1700, Amsterdam controlled Europe's money. If you made Amsterdam mad, they could cut you off from loans, and without money, you couldn't do anything.